Well then. Hello everyone, hello. Cesare here with more Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. We are currently working on Project Anathema Fool. We just found the Harlequin for the Eldar with the help of Inquisitor Mercer, if you recall, who is helping us get into the Black Library so that we can find the artifact that will help the Alpha Pariah channel her abilities to destroy demons. And now we've been led via Captain Ragnar Van Winter's father's co-captain or fellow captain Grexis, Nathaniel Grexis, to a man named the Savant, or person named the Savant, to find this item. So exciting stuff. I know. It's a lot to take in. Alright, we're doing a quest. It's called Quarantine World. The hunt for the Savant led me to a quarantine world, which I consider a strange choice for a potential hideout. My greatest concern is that the coordinates I found indicate my target zone is the void port of one of the hive cities. Now I need to find a secret hideout in a desolate industrial district that has been closed off for a reason. Probably I will soon know why. What if he is the idiot Savant? I mean, that can't be. We already have the idiot Savant in our timeline. Can't exist in two places at once. That would just be madness. Oops. Alright, I gotta turn my belt on. I actually thought I was not gonna get any sleep last night, guys. But turns out I did. I slept pretty decently once I did fall asleep. And this morning I woke up and Mira decided that it was time just to come lay right here on my chest and cuddle with me, so sorry, but that takes priority. Kitty cuddles you can't say no to. And if you can, you're a monster. Especially kitten cuddles, because Mira is very many.
I need some ideas. How can I find a secret hideout in a desolate void port?
The decree of tech preservation guarantees the long-term maintenance of our sacred data lots, even on worlds deemed temporarily uninhabitable.
If I understand you correctly, the Cogitator network must be functioning, and it could provide clues about the area.
The assumption is correct.
Alright. The assumption is correct. Look, there's still boxes here. Oh, this place is filled with gas.
These Xenos are truly blunt upon this subsector.
Considering the adaptability of this race, the phenomenon is completely explicable.
I'm much more interested in why anyone would choose a Tyranid-infested city as a hideout.
Consider the Xenos presence as a defensive system.
He sounded exceedingly happy that you assumed correctly. Yeah. So, Jeremy, were you here when we started with the Tyranid stuff yesterday? Or Friday? What do you know about Tyranids? Share your lore knowledge with us. I saw this treasure chest earlier and was like, I gotta come back and get this. Turns out it was worth it. Also, I am actually close to a level. What I can tell you is that the Tyranids are tough like cockroaches because apparently they survived an Exterminatus. And then floating brains. Seems a little odd to me that they're here, though. Doesn't seem like the best habitat for them. There really isn't much lore on Tyranids since they're basically Zerg bugs. Okay. So did they come out before or after StarCraft then? Because I'm pretty sure Warhammer is older than StarCraft, right? I forget what date we determined that Warhammer 40k came out. It was like 1993 or something. They actually come from deep space though. Some of them have guns, like that one.
The Emperor's light has found me. This machine does.
Is sort of the gas down here, it looks like.
All this wreckage bears the sigil of the Adaptus Mechanicus. What happened here?
Tried to contain the Xenos threat currently infesting Voidport MXVIII as your orders. What is that, like 63? M's 50 or is that 100? I don't remember what M or C are. I think C is 100. Anyway, operation unsuccessful. Bioscanners failed to show the large number of organisms hiding in the service tunnels of the port. Testing abandoned. Significant 87.4% of constructs. Human retinue eliminated. Current status situation critical.
This is
the very first incarnation of 40k
this
released
retinue
in
was working for a
1987.
techno-archaeologist. It could be the Savant we seek.
I presume the contingent was trying to eradicate the local Tyranid threat.
Quite the contrary. They were trying to gain control of the Xenos population.
I keep an open mind, but even I find that idea hard to swallow. On another note, the data slate contains location tags for their home base.
Where is it?
We have no information as yet. The tech priest is working on it.
First incarnation of Warhammer was 1987. Okay, so then when was the first incarnation of the Tyranids? I'm just trying to determine whether StarCraft got inspiration from Warcraft or Warhammer, or Warhammer actually got inspiration from StarCraft. Not that it matters.
Perish.
More just a curiosity than anything. Not terribly familiar with them, not a favorite faction of yours. That's okay. Can you really classify them as a faction, though? It kind of feels like the way they're depicted in this is mostly just a force of nature. First edition rules for Tyranids came out in 1993. And what year did StarCraft first come out? The first one? I'm gonna guess mid-90s. So I'm guessing, if I had to guess, there's a lot of similarities. StarCraft probably drew some inspiration. Interesting.
I wonder what this machine does.
Breaching the data vault has failed. You need to power up the auxiliary mainframe.
Send me the coordinates to that mainframe.
Okay, how the fuck do we get over there? Breaching the auxiliary mainframe. Jeremy, do you wish you had a suit of power armor? They travel in hive breeds, which are basically centered around a hive mind creature. Gotcha. Jeremy does want power armor, guys. Oh, leap at me? Look, I can leap at you. I did it, team.
Your priority is still to access the auxiliary mainframe, Inquisitor.
I'm working on it, Tech Priest. In case you hadn't noticed, I've run into some resistance.
The altercation has definitely been noticed and recorded for potential post-mortem evaluation.
Thank you for believing in me, Tech Priest. It's weird to call these things unclean. They show up in the system, will strip the planets of all biomass, bringing the biomass back to their fleet, then move on to the next system. Oh. Isn't that lovely? And you want to shoot down there, please?
I'm ready for my final fate.
No treasure over there.
See that Vox station? There's an incoming transmission.
An attempt to communicate. Good. My target must be getting nervous.
You have entered Research Zone 17. Trespassing is strictly prohibited. You must leave immediately.
You must be the Savant. I'm an agent of the Holy Ordos, and I have questions for you.
I only answer to the machine guard, Inquisitor. The work I'm doing here is of paramount importance. We must be prepared for the return of the Hive fleet.
This is treachery, and you will pay for your insolence.
I don't think so. But I hope you don't mind participating in a little experiment first.
Okay, so, out of curiosity, why does everybody I run into in this universe always think they can fight an Inquisitor? Like, this seems foolish, but... I level up finally, sick.
I wonder what this machine does.
It activates those, but it doesn't matter anymore, that guy's already dead. They also have what are called gene stealer cults, where they infiltrate society and begin breeding human Tyranid hybrids that they will use to infiltrate planetary defense forces and governments in order to accelerate the speed of assimilation. So that's just interesting. Also disturbing. No, rocket drone!
Careful. careful, Inquisitor. The void port defense systems have been activated.
That treacherous Savant has control over the entire system. He's trying to stop me.
At least you don't need any more proof that you are on the right track.
Oh, these are there. Couple of birds. It certainly took a lot to kill. Turn into the new the primary antagonist of the new space. Ooh, I thought they were gonna go with another orc invasion, because, well, like I said, when it comes to orcs in Warhammer, I know precious little.
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this.
There's something fascinating to me about a race that just believe, the stronger they believe, the stronger they become. And having that literally be a thing. Not just an anecdotal thing. How the hell are you still alive? Tiamat's favorite song is I Shot the Sheriff. Except she modified it. Her version is I shot the sheriff, and I also shot the deputy.
I'm ready for my trial of fate.
This banner is really good for me to unlock my embodied saint form. I shot the sheriff. I mean, that could also be another version of hers. But Winjig's a bit of a sociopath, so sometimes when a company that isn't her usual company, she will try to keep her PC mongering to itself. Alright. Destination Droagov Hive. Atroxia main duct primary trains Imperial Relay Gamma 5. Most revered techno-archaeologist Beta 763 tracked. Examination of the designated Fabricatus excavation site. We've initiated the alpha phase of the excavation protocols in zone A3 Theta on FLZ-672. And even the earliest findings seem to prove that the current Xenorite theories concerning the Fabricatus race might be fundamentally mistaken. These ruins are clearly enigmas. Preliminary scans indicate that the structures were erected millions of years ago, but the mysterious material components continue to defy explanation as how any artificial material could have survived for eons. Our probes have produced unclear results, and the function of these ruins is still shrouded in mystery. I should also add that I find these ruins profoundly strange. Missing segment. My current theory poses the possibility that these structures used to be colossal machines rather than simple buildings, as the dominant Xenorites theory stipulates. Certain symbols and etchings on the metallic surfaces remind me of the artifacts we found during my first Xenoid expedition into the heart of the void in the Theta cluster. When my expedition perished by the metal cocoons of unidentified Xenos origins, they bore very similar symbols, throbbing like living hearts and drifting among the debris in the asteroid field. I will update my log as the excavation progresses. Praise the Omnissiah. One of your favorite bits of folklore is Warlord Tuska and the Daemon Killer. Alright, you have to tell us about Warlord Tuska now. And the Daemon Killer. I may actually have to upgrade my weapon because our damage output is not great. That of these days just sounded like an exceptionally high amount of armor. It kind of felt that way with the Eldar too. There were the warp shifters, and I did really crap damage to them in particular. But good damage to everything else. That was really hard to say. Like all the other enemies. It might just be that particular enemy, yeah, because I'm still doing decent damage to everything else. Is they're always after the best fight. They're kind of like Saiyans in that regard. They love nothing more than going up against overwhelming odds. Okay. Look for the fight. I can get behind that.
What are you doing here, Tech Priest?
Displaying necessary initiative. Accessing the mainframe requires knowledge of Tier 4 administrative charts. Defend the area while the process is being completed.
I appreciate your resourcefulness, but next time you must ask my permission first.
I thought he didn't even answer.
For your information, Inquisitor, I will record your combat for further analysis. First, I found your intrusion bothersome, but I realize that your presence here grants me the opportunity to study the combat patterns of the Tyranids more thoroughly. You are doing the work of the Omnissiah.
I swear these later missions all are just giant waves though. They really like this wave mechanic. I do hope they give me like an auto parry or something though.
A new wave of Tyranids is approaching. Stay alert, Inquisitor.
Oh, they did. Cool.
I have spent decades working on my cybernetic Sueno generator unit, but it was a failure. I set out to build a device that could control the Tyranids, and it was deemed impossible. But I can't give up on my vision yet.
Eat shit, guys. Eat shit. That's right. I'm telling these guys to summon the ire of Tiamat by eating pieces. By devouring their food source, her food source, he has enraged them. I just walked through that.
create another wave of Tyranids, Inquisitor.
Why did you drop it right there? Like, what?
The persistence of my misguided brother there is getting frustrating, Inquisitor. Just like your unwelcome visit. I know you want to judge me, but I seek to save the Imperium. These organisms pose a huge threat. If we could find a way to control them one day, just think about the potential.
We'll just run into that and die. Why she put it all the way over there, but alright.
Bioscans show no more incoming hostiles. Also, data analysis complete. Voidport structural records have been processed. The location of the underground facility is available.
Excellent. It is time to pay a visit to that treacherous madman and discuss these experiments.
Most of the time this means going up against humans because humans are the second most popular species in the galaxy after orcs. But Tuska had ridden to the warlord of a WA fighting on chaos-tainted planets, so he got a taste for fighting demons. Okay. Alright. Hi, Minicat. What you being mini for? I got Fate 50. Alright, we got Caligari credits, 100,000, 50 Fate, Neural Implant Relic, a Holy Maul, okay. 2 weapons that I don't care about. Oh, and our level up, we got 7% of Faith is added to damage reduction. Protection Ultima, that's pretty cool. Armor skills are disabled, that's less cool. And 1 passive point. Okay. Alright, let's put in our passive point. So what do we put in point into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, so I think we gotta put a point here. Yeah, so we get less suppression damage now when we're above 50% HP. Cool. For our next faith point, we'll go back into here and we're gonna put another point into heat reduction. And then warp resistance. I feel like we're gonna be facing more warp stuff here soon, so. Okay. Let's go through our inventory now. We probably got a bunch of crap. Okay. Current one is 60. This is 59, but it is also a relic, so we're gonna equip that. The current one is 59, but it is a relic, so I could only see something being a couple levels higher being better, but not a blue. Okay. Heals allies in range for 4,050. Every enemy killed within the banner heals range. Okay, so we need to actually use this one. This is the type of banner that we need. So I'm gonna actually hang on to that one. figure I may as well try to get some of the achievements and perks and that one whatnot. Not too concerned with the armor, because like once I hit 63, I have a suit of armor that I can use. At least I think I gotta be 63. Okay, so right now I'm currently using a relic weapon that is 54. Now this is 59. It's a little less quality, which means I can't like upgrade it as high, but its base stuff is already higher. The only concern is it has less ammo, but it does 165. It's only 8. Never mind, it's not even that worth it. I don't think 8 damage is worth it comparatively, but maybe. Okay, I'm gonna keep this banner here for now. We're gonna sell this stuff. Okay, now I'm going to grab that banner. We're gonna equip it, and we'll take a break, and then come back to stream. So for now, this banner is better, so we're gonna store it. Alright, don't go anywhere, guys. We got more Warhammer 40k knowledge drops by Jeremy in chat. Jeremy, keep doing that while we take a break. I'll be back in about a minute 30. Don't go anywhere.